Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash. I want to give double honor to the apostles, elders, the great millstone who rule and teach well, to his younger brothers in his truth and his faith. Peace and love to the hopeful elect scattered across the four corners of this earth. And yeah, this your brother, I'll come again back with another lesson, called, I really don't have a title for this lesson, but ultimately how Yahweh Shai gonna come back, with the vengeance. He gonna come back with the vengeance, with the chariots and the angels of the Most High. He come back in his glory, and I really want to let the scriptures talk to make this point, So I'm gonna get right into it. This is Isaiah 59:16. And he saw that there was no man, and wondered that there was no intercessor. Therefore his arm brought salvation unto him, and his righteousness is sustained. It sustained him. And that's right. Like the scriptures say, hey, Yahweh's right hand is Yahweh Shai. Hey, Yahweh Shai brought salvation unto the nation of Israel. And this was what Isaiah was in. So verse 17, for he put on righteousness as a breastplate. Yeah, Yahweh Shai put on righteousness as a breastplate. A breastplate protects the heart, mainly. And that's what was in Yahweh Shai's heart, and in his mind, a righteousness. And it's a helmet of salvation. That's right. Hey, he brought salvation, He had a helmet of salvation upon his head, Head is being the the head of the body, That's what brought us to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Salaki, the salvation through Yahweh Shai, him being our head, and and he put on the garments of vengeance for clothing. That's right. Hey, Yahweh Shai coming for vengeance. The day of vengeance. Hey, Yahweh Shai is coming. He gonna send his son. Yahweh gonna send his son, and he's gonna wreak havoc upon the face of the earth. It's gonna be a gross darkness, as scriptures say. If I'm not mistaken, it's in Isaiah the 59th chapter. So reading again, it say, and he put on the garment of vengeance for clothing. Also going back to that wine press. Hey, when he tried in the wine press, how his garment gonna look? And you say it's coming for Esau Edom. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab it real quick after I finish this up. It say he put on the garment of vengeance for clothing, and was clad with zeal as a cloak. And the zeal, I looked it up in the blue letter. It was a definition going into the judgment and the vengeance of the Lord. Hey, as a cloak, and the cloak uses like a cape. If you ever seen Lord of the Rings, there was one of the powers of one of the I forget it, the character name, but he had like a cloak that made him invisible. But this cloak that Yahweh Shai got is the zeal of Yahweh, which is the vengeance and the judgment that he was given, from his father, to wreak havoc, to destroy 2/3 in his heathen upon the face of this earth. That's how he's coming. As this picture depict that I'm showing, it's just a depiction. It's not the actual image of our Lord, But hey, he's coming to wreak havoc upon the face of the earth, And let me get in I think it's in Isaiah 63, Isaiah 63. Who is this that cometh for Edom, which is Yahweh's side, with thine garment from Bozrah? This is the glorious in his superior, and his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. Yeah, you know, which is the strength of Yahweh, coming in the glory of his Father. And it say, I that spake in righteousness might to save, wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garment that like him that treadeth in the wine fat, so like it. And it say, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I would tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain all my remnant. That's right. That's how his cloak gonna look, you know? That's how he gonna be dressed. It's gonna be blood everywhere. He gonna have blood on his raiment, cause he was dressed with vengeance, and the cloak. I mean, a cloud with the zeal for a cloak, you know. And he coming, you know. He gonna bring vengeance, cause in verse 4 it say, "For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come." That's right. How about Shemi Hawashai? They have vengeance in their heart, you know. And starting with Yahweh Shai, he's ready to come back, you know. In Yahweh, because it say, in my heart, the year of my redeem is come, So, it's already prophesied. Though it wait, though it tarry, wait for it. So like it, you know. So that's how Yahweh Shai coming. He's coming for Esau, Edom, 2/3 of his people, you know. It's gonna be blood everywhere, you know. And I want to get in Matthew 16, 27. It's one of my favorite verses, how Yahweh Shai gonna come back, which is beautiful. So like if I get to it fast enough, put my phone down. Matthew 16 and 27. For the Son of Man, which is Yahweh Shai, shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works. That's right. That's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do. He's going to reward every man according to their work. And it say in verse 28, verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. And that's right. Because it's a point in Isaiah 59. Let me go back to it. Because, he's going to wreak their havoc, He's going to judge, his people, Let me go back to Isaiah 59 real quick. And verse 20. Because it say, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion. No, it's like verse 18. Because it say, at the end of 17, because it say, and was clothed with the zeal as a cloak. Verse 18, according to their deeds, accordingly he will repay fury to his adversaries, to the heathen nations, to 2/3 of his people. They say recompense to his enemies. To the islands he will repay recompense. That's right. And it goes on to say how the Lord's name will be feared from the west. Yeah, it started here in America. That's how Yahweh Shai coming. They gonna fear him from the east to the west because he's coming across the four corners of earth to save his people. With his angels in the glory of his Father, as in Matthew 16 and 27 say. You know, and rewarding every man according to his works. It all lines up. And it's already predestined who's gonna be saved. Lord willing, we fight to the end, that no man may take our crown, because in Revelation 13, woo, Revelation 13 and I'm gonna start at 7, because in Isaiah 59 too, you know what I'm saying? It talks about how Let me go to it real quick, cause it all lines up, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, cause it talks about how Yahweh Shai coming back. Revelation already states in 13 how it's already predestinate about. I'm gonna let the scripture do the talk, cause it's gonna line up perfect. You know how 2/3 of the people names are not written in the book of the Lamb. You know. So this is back in Isaiah 59 again, Salakia about it, you know, because I really want the point to be made clear, you know. Um, verse 19, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, which is in America, and his glory from the rising of the sun, yeah, from the east too, started from the east. When the enemy shall come in, which is Esau, Edom, you know, like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Yeah, that's 1/3. You know, who will stand up against the evildoers. Hey, that's who gonna be with Yahweh Shai, you know, in them chariots. You know, Yahweh Ratazar one of those men, you know, because you know it say like a flood, and that's what Revelation 13 was getting into. You know, how they came in like a flood, you know, destroying, you know, the his saints, you know, but he lift up a standard against them who will not bow down, who will not take that mark of the beast. So in Revelation 13 chapter, starting at 7, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given unto him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. Yeah, starting with the Romans, you know, how they came in, you know, destroying everything, you know. Then it ended with Babylon the Great, which is America today, you know. And it starting at verse 8, it say, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb, slain from the foundations of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear it. And that's beautiful because, as scripture say, that the end was declared in the beginning. So, hey, from the foundation of the earth, 2/3 of the people is already written in the book of life of the Lamb, which is this Bible, you know, because Bible means a collection of books, which is actually should be the true, which should be the true title of this book, you know, this collection of books we have all together. It should be the life of the Lamb, you know, the book of the life of the Lamb, or you know, the Bible of the life of the Lamb, you know, a collection of books of the life of the Lamb, because this whole book is about Yahweh Shai. You know, everything is based around him. You know, he is the Word. John 1:1, you know. So, hey, you know, hey, so listen, hey, Yahweh Shai has those keys, you know, to hell and destruction, you know, you know, to death and destruction, to death and hell, Salakia, you know, which hell is destruction. So, yeah, so death and destruction. Hey, he has those keys. So, hey, you want to be on the right hand side, you know, with Yahweh Shai. You want to be the one who's standing up against these evildoers in this time, man. Hey, because Yahweh Shai is coming, you know. So I'm going to read Isaiah 59 and 17. For he put on righteousness as a breastplate and a helmet of salvation upon his head. And he put on the garments of vengeance for clothing and was clad with a zeal as a cloak. Verse 18. According to their deeds, accordingly he will repay. Fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies. To the islands he will repay recompense. Verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. You see that? Hey, it's going to be a standard. 144,000 and 1/3 going to be lifted up against these wicked doers. They're going to stand up against these wicked doers in these times, you know? And they're not going to bow down, not going to worship their image, nor take the mark of the beast, you know? Hey, and it say, verse 20, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord. That's right. Hey, that's how you going to be saved. That's the only way Yahweh Shai gonna come and redeem you. That's the only way you gonna be so called, lifted up, you know, beamed up into the chariots. Hey, so in verse 20 again it says, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression, 144,000, and the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, and Jacob, saith the Lord. And it say, as for me, this is my covenant. Hey, this is my contract. This is my promise with them. Israel, saith the Lord. My spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of the seed, nor of the mouth of thy seed, saith the Lord, from henceforth and forever. Hey, and it's beautiful. Hey, we gonna keep preaching this, until it happens. Though it tarry, hey, we gonna wait for it. We gonna keep preaching the downfall of America. We gonna keep preaching the salvation for the 144,000 and 1/3 of our nation. Hey, we gonna keep preaching it. You know. Hey, in the season, out of season. Hey, we gonna be instant. You know. Hey, that's what was commanded of us. That's the whole duty of men. You know. Hey, so so we got to turn from our transgression in Jacob. Hey, so the Redeemer could come. So the Redeemer could come to Zion. You know. Hey, with this lesson, I hope you brothers and sisters was edified through the Spirit. And once again, I want to say, Call Halal Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule and teach well. A peace and love to the whole elect scattered across the four corners of this earth. Hey, again, I want to say Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Babu Gashai, Babu Gashai, Babu Gashai. Hey, Thalapi Shema Atah. Abba Ball, Abba Ball, Abba Ball. Aman. Shalom.